Hey, welcome back to the Solution Center. My name's Tevebaugh. Today with me I have Penn from Bosch. He's a technical trainer for them. We're going to talk a little bit about his class this morning with our folks and what he went over with them and bring you some exciting news about the Bosch line. So, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming in today. So it sounds like this morning you were talking a little bit about some mini split technology and those types of things.
We were.
Can you tell us about it?
We were talking about the Gen 3 product line. A couple of different sections from installation overview to troubleshooting procedures and actually understanding the product in general.
Okay. Are there any changes or anything coming up for that you guys are really working on or focusing on right now?
One of the great things about the Gen 3 product line, there was a big redesign with some of the wall mount units. While we do have wall mounts, cassette units, ducted units, a couple different size outdoor units. The biggest changes was on the wall mount unit in general, with things like the intelligent eye for occupancy sensor.
What does that do exactly?
The occupancy sensor basically senses body heat. So if somebody was to leave the room, the compressor would slow down to a lower speed to save energy.
Okay.
Other cool features about that product line was the easy removal of the fan motor and wheel for easy cleaning.
Okay.
In most cases, it takes a couple hours to pull that thing out and clean it, whereas this motor easily drops out in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, so that's going to make our contractors happy.
Oh, absolutely. Easy cleaning.
Excellent. And so we're talking about some changes there with that piece. I think you had a piece this morning also on troubleshooting, was that right?
We did. The biggest thing and the biggest misconception of mini splits is how are they understood? Customers are often not explained the procedure or how they operate very well. So we went over the ability to collect information from a troubleshooting standpoint so that we can better understand how that system operates. But the biggest message was having that kitchen table conversation with the customer so that they do understand the technology to make everybody successful on the back end.
So obviously our contractors understand that, but if you had just a couple high points for the consumers that are thinking maybe about that, what would you be able to give them on that?
I would say the biggest thing is, in heating mode, there are certain things with the mini split that happens that allows certain rooms to become dump zones where we have a little extra heat maybe being dumped in that room because we don't have enough room for that refrigerant to go in the heating mode like we do in the cooling mode. And so there's some features there and some conversations, educational things that we can help our contractors with, or excuse me, our homeowners, so that they can understand that we do have refrigerant circulating through all zones in a multi-zone application, and we may have some rooms that get a little extra heat that may be unwanted. And then in addition to that is some functionality of let's say the remote control and the wired controller and how it works and some things of that nature. So
it sounds like you're leveraging a lot of technology there for convenience, so not only the homeowner but the contractor.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the biggest thing is education to that end user. That seems to be what gets missed more often.
Excellent. Yeah, well, I know right now between, I think, our Lexington locations and Pittsburgh, we have some of the carts from Bosch that we put together, and so those are kind of education pieces. We're doing a big piece up in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, a grand opening of our own training facility on January 10th, and I think we're looking at having that there and extending really the education of the line. So it's good to have you in and talk about this types of things.
Well, thank you. It was my pleasure.
All right, that's going to be it for us today. Appreciate you stopping by. You know where to find us. If you have any questions for us, leave them in the comments.